Alright people, I'm going to be talking here about the April 17 Tesla update plan. Like I said before, I will make updates if necessary, and today's action and how I look at things is showed us a new entry point. Now, I want to make some points clear here. Now, if we don't confirm this stock could be choppy and hold its gains in the 300, in between this 300 to 310 to 315 area, right? It's a very possibility. Because I can tell you for one thing, if you're going to go long, if you're going to go with any kind of calls, if you don't have volume on your side with Tesla, you're playing with fire. So I know this stock like at the back of my hand, and volume. If we get the volume, this trade will work. Now this week we may not get a confirmation. Let's make this clear. But this plan is in case we do get the right confirmation, because the market is going to do what it's going to do. And according to what I look at, if we can see this power now or soon, we're not going to be chopping. But if we don't, I believe we're going to be chopping. Okay, so let's see if we can confirm. But let's have a plan of action, people. Let's not guess around like a lot of people out there that guess. And you know who they are. TSLA is set up to test 330 to 335 next. Now at this point, the April 21 315 calls could be used now because of the because of this day relaxation shop day. So if we're going to go in this, Tesla needs to break above 306.5 on some strong action volume, and strong action volume is 1 million on a 10-minute chart. Now people, if the volume is not there, okay, then we're going to have to watch this base above 306.5 and look for power towards 308. Okay, and if that doesn't come in, the stock, like I said, simply this stock here, I can assure you one thing: if we're going to try to make money and it's popping, it's two things the stock can do. We could chop inside of the 300 to 315 area. So keep in mind that this is something you're not going to hold around. When I trade, when a successful option trade happens, you're going to make a lot of money on the very day you're in it. Okay, so your options will be making a lot of money, or you have chances to take profits and then hold some runners. But if we can't trigger, or the action is very weak, you're not going to make. You don't want to be holding any options in Tesla. So keep that in mind. Let's go take a look at the options in the meantime, people. Alright, we're here at the Yahoo Finance board, and Tesla is at 301.44 for April the 17th. Let's take a look at the options now here. So here we have the April 21 calls up here, and we're going to take a look at the 300, the 315 calls. And you can see there's some good, that's why I like these. Look at the spreads, how nice they are. Now, the 300, 320s were, they lost some value, as you can see. They lost some value today, whereas the 315s lost value as well. But now they've become more like, and also the entry signal is better now. Okay, but it's going to come to the point now where the entry signal is going to be higher prices. So keep in mind that if we can't confirm tomorrow, then I'll see, like I said, the stock could be stuck in a chop zone for a little bit, but in a bullish chop zone. The stock is still favored for higher prices. So if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, people, see the Sandro Power Trigger Trade right over here. This is going to appear here in a circle format. Simply click on it, and it's going to give you an easy way to subscribe to my YouTube channel. People, like I've said about Tesla, that April 3rd trade, we made money, and people tried to short that, and they're shorting power. And if anybody tried to short that power, I'll tell you right now, and if they're an option player, they don't know what they're doing. They're guessers. I'll tell you that right now. Let's take a look at the chart here quickly again. So here we're at that chart. This stock here, okay, it held its gains. That whole day it popped, and it popped even higher. Okay, a regular pullback that occurs within a few days, within 3 days later, it's even higher. So anybody attempting to short this, they have the wrong idea, right? And even they try to short it before this close. We're talking about in a 295 area, 294 area, they were trying to short it. And if you look at that from that day, they're still wrong. But look at the volume here. What I'm getting at here, people, look at that volume bar, right? The difference between me and most of these people, that I look for proper setups and then I want to go into those. And this was correctly the way you want to look at this. This stock is up. Okay, they chop it up and down, but its direction is up. And going, anybody taking long positions made some serious money. The short ones, it would have been unknown or unclear or very hard whether they would have pulled it back like this. When I look at pullbacks like this as opportunities to get in on the next pop when it makes sense, right? That's how I look at it, right? You're not going to catch every movement. In fact, the people that try to catch everything are going to they're going to burn out. So there you have it, people. A great update. Don't forget to subscribe here. The Standard Power Trigger Trade is going to appear in a circle format. You get to see me over here. You get to see the confirmation, case study, the videos, visit daily, all these great, great sayings for you to see. It's a great place to visit. A lot of great videos. A lot of great videos to listen to. And again, I got some great confirmation videos on my website as well for you to check out. It's all documented and planned stuff that is able to trigger and catch some serious moves. It's all about getting something with the volume, getting something with the right directional move. Because most times stocks are chopping. Like today, Tesla was chopping. I knew that right away. I could tell right away by the way it's acting that it was just going to want to chop. It doesn't want to go higher. And we might not go higher this week, but you never know, and that's why you have to have a solid plan. I already know, and I already anticipate that there's a possible chop problem for Tesla. Not that it's going to go lower, but it's going to be choppy in a range. So there you have it, people. A great update. Thanks for listening. Like the video.